Hi everybody, welcome back. My name is Lynn and I'm Pretty Paper Craft 67. Today I am coming on to do a flip through of the Junk Journal Ephemera Folio that I have had the Craft With Me series. I finally got it finished, and so I just thought I'd come on and show you through what I have done. And yeah, hopefully it's given somebody some inspiration to try one for themselves. It really is a fun project and quite useful. So basically I have finished the front cover. I've just tied it with some a calico tie, just a loose tie, it's not attached. And I have I found this beautiful peony rose on the graphics fairy. It's like a watercolour, so I printed that out onto some coffee dye graph paper, and I just layered up some corrugated cardboard that I have distress inked, some music paper, and I just did a cluster here of vintage laces and buttons and a little metal charm. I've done some machine stitching and distress inking. Yeah, I'm quite happy with it, with the way it turned out. Just a plain front, a back cover. It's kind of like a French ephemera texty type scrapbooking paper, and I've just given it like the wooden spine, fake wooden spine. So that's the cover. Yeah, it's quite bulky. I did choose to leave the journal naked. I didn't add anything to the journal because when I had finished all the ephemera, it was quite chunky there. So I would suggest it's probably more a standalone rather than an insert into a junk journal, unless you were doing maybe a lap book or something like that. You may be able to fit the width of that in a larger project. But yeah, so it just basically opens out to the first side, and if you were following along with the Craft With Me, you would know that a lot of these flips were made from envelopes. So this was just the front flip. I chose to leave it unembellished because just for that thickness side of it. So I've just included into the front, into the pockets, just a tag. We've got some of Kylie at Paper Daisy Journal, some of her digital French ephemera, and just a very pretty blue floral image on there, and just a little bit of machine stitching. These aren't always easy to get back into these little pockets on camera. But yeah, I'll just leave that for now. Don't feel like fiddling. So that's your first flip. And then we did the side pockets here with the diagonal opening, and I just put a big journaling tag in there, and just this was a scrapbooking paper, a Prima one, and I just left it as it was because I love the collage look about it. So again, I've just distress inked, done a little bit of machine stitching, so we've got a tag in there. Then it on the side here, we've got a big journaling card. When you flip it out, you've got a window here. And so I wanted a journaling card that you could see through there. So I've just done a really big one, coffee dyed on the back, and I've just done this beautiful image from Lavender Blue, one of the botanical kits there. So that just slides into that little opening there, and you can see that then through the window. And I've just made up a little pocket here and just put some loose ephemera in there. Do like little tags and things. I'll just pop that one in there for now. Then we open up to the three pockets we made on camera, the two pockets, and then the way the manila folder was folded, we had a top pocket. So in this first pocket here, I've just put in a little postcard with a floral image on that one, and I've just machine stitched it and distress inked it. So that fits nicely there. Then in the second pocket, I've done another two tags from that Prima scrapbooking paper line. And again, I've just layered up some ephemera pieces onto this one, but just left this one plain because I really love the pattern on that, and just done some machine stitching down the side, distress inked, and just added this really pretty netting for a pull on the tags. So those two fit really nicely up in there. Then your very top pocket here at the back, I've made another big journaling card. Got some Edith Holden here on backed onto some music paper, and I just did a bit of a floral fabric ruffle, and again just laid that down on some coffee stained paper. So that's a long card, and it fits the complete length of the journal, or the folio. So that's a really good sized pocket at the back there. So that's the way the first flip opens. Then in the centre you've got your junk journal. Again, I have attached it through with a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and I have made it naked, so you can't actually see the stitching at the back there. I've covered it over with some scrapbooking paper after I had sewn it into the journal. So as I said, I've just kept it naked. Again, we put this together on camera. It's just a combination of various types of coffee stain paper. I just think it's nice naked. You can go through it and journal or add extra parts to it should you wish to, but I just think it's a really lovely journaling. You've got so much ephemera and so much storage space. I think this is lovely just to keep blank like this and just write in. And just in that's my centre, and I've just added a little bit of an embellishment onto the centre where I've sewn it in there. So that's the junk journal inside there, and I've just backed it. The paper we used was the Tristan's Lady from Antique Paperie. Such a pretty, a very pretty pattern to these pages. And then we're back to the other side, where again we've got that envelope flap, and I've just mirrored the same little tag with the Paper Daisy Journals French Ephemera Digital, and just another blue bouquet of florals there, which is gorgeous. Again, that flips out. We've got the other side pocket, which I have put again another big journaling tag in there. And again, I've just left them plain because of the paper itself is such a collage of different bits and pieces that looks too pretty to cover up. So I've just left that one there. In this side tuck pocket here of this flip here, I've just put an assorted little random notebook just for extra journaling space. Yeah, just a small one, and I've just machine stitched that along just like that, and he just slips in really nicely in the side there. Flips back open, and to here I had done a little cluster side tuck there, and I just included a little envelope made out of a 6x6 paper pad, the Prima, and I just added a whole heap of cutter parts that are part of this paper line. They're just so handy to have for any layering project or just page embellishments, all sorts of, you could make tickets out of them, all types of little things. So I've just popped those in there. And just slip that one up in there. And then we come again to the second part of the pocket inserts, where I've again included another 2 of these postcards that I've just machine stitched around and distress inked and added these 2 floral images. I've laid down some German text behind there and just laid the floral images over the top. So they're really sweet, and they just pop in there. And then in the second pocket, again, I've put in another 2 tags. This one had quite a plain area here, so I've just done a little bit of hand stamping and some machine stitching, but this one I left blank because I just thought that was such a pretty floral image. But whoever takes this journal, buys this journal, could easily embellish up these tags as well. And again, I've just put the netting for a pull tie on the tag. And then at the very end pocket up the top here, I've just put in a couple of another one of these beautiful images. This is actually from a German calendar. My husband is German, so this was gifted to him in 2017, but the images are just beautiful, and on the back there it's got an explanation of, well, if you can speak German, it's an explanation of what the plant is, and then just a book page about the garden. That was pretty. It had some foxglove and oyster plant there, just some information about different types of plants, which can be great ephemera if you're doing a botanical or garden themed junk journal. And they just live nicely up the top there. So yeah, I'm really happy. I hope the tutorial was helpful. I hope that somebody got some inspiration to try one for themselves. It is such a fun project. It only takes a manila folder to produce, and then yeah, the sky's the limit with your imagination. So thank you to everybody that crafted along with me. It was it was a really fun project, and I very much enjoyed doing it. And yeah, we just wanted to jump on and just give you a flip through of the finished product. And yeah, now I've got to get on. I've got a couple of projects on the go. I have been very fortunate in being accepted onto a new design team for Valia Craft Studio. So thank you very much, Val, for the opportunity. So I'm working on a design team piece for Val, and I've also got a massive junk journal, a botanical junk journal in the works. So I've got lots and lots to do. So thank you so much for joining me again today. I hope everyone is well and staying warm in this nice cold weather that we're having. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Thanks again. Bye-bye.